Hello everyone, welcome back to another review here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at another World Grand Prix racer that was MIA for quite a while till recently, that being Nigel Gearsley. Now you might ask, Gerald, why is he been MIA? Well, it's because he hasn't seen a regular release since 2020 as a single. Now, he might have been in a 5-pack in between 2020 and 2026, but that's really about it. And on top of it off, when Mattel did the GRC line, he was one of the 4 World Grand Prix races that they did not do. Even though I think he was listed at one point, but that got canceled unfortunately. So Mattel was thinking about it. They were thinking of doing him, Rip, Jeff, and Lewis, but he never came through unfortunately. So very disappointing. But hey, at least he is coming back for 2026, and we did have some pretty cool variants of Nigel prior to Cars 3, so please was that. But first, let us show a picture where he appeared in Cars 2. Like, he's just a background character, does not speak. He did speak in the Cars 2 video game, which I actually forgot to mention in my review of Color. All the World Grand Prix races that were previously mute, they actually were given voice actors. It was quite nice. I loved it when the games did that. And he was actually one of the casualties that the Lemons struck with the camera because he got targeted. That's leading us to the flame version, which this is a funny story. I've had this Nigel for the longest time, yet I only got the flames version. I've kind of used this as my default Nigel, because trying to hide out the flames, because plus that one has a cooler expression in my opinion. But yeah, this is my original. This was given to me by my aunt, and this is my very original Nigel I've had since 2011, and you know how it's the original. Yes, somehow his wheel got stuck in that position. I don't know how I did, but yeah, kind of like that. I mean, it kind of like this more, because he's kind of like turning the wheels, which a lot of the cars in the movies do. Or it's like him in the ka-chow pose, because like, it's funny. Even though he's not McQueen, but I mean, it's kind of funny. But yeah, so talking about his releases, he released pretty much every year since 2011, and he got a lot of representation in the TROC, the Transcontinental Racer Champions Series. He got Ice. He got Silver. He got Neon. Thankfully, they did do him as a Neon Racer because Neon was another line that they didn't complete. Carbon, Carnival, and that's about it. Yeah, that's all the lines that were in the TROC. But yeah, pretty cool. And I'm just glad we have a lot of representation for Nigel. He even got a metallic variant and the Flames version, like I said. One's from China, one's from Thailand, so yeah, there's a lot of Nigel love, at least in that era of the diecast line, back when the diecast line was peak. But anyways, let's take a look at the guy himself. So first off, he has a confident smile, a little like robotic, but I mean it's not the worst expression I've seen. Of course, he's from England. I do believe he's based off of a British race. Oh god, I know the model. Like I completely. It's on the Aston Jeep. I think it's something. It's Aston something. I'll put it. I'll put like the actual model type with underneath here. I mean, I used to know it, but I completely forgot. But regardless, he has some pretty cool green stripes going across with the headlights there, and underneath that is he has the power by all, and the on both sides. Oh, I think I just knocked Yaz over by accident. Sorry, Yaz. Anyways, he does have the mustache trimming, which is orange, but you can't really see it on this one because it's chipped as all hell. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can see it on the Flames version because it's not as chipped. My goodness gracious, I must have really loved Nigel. Unfortunately, this is the version that has the mouth plate. So basically, this crack going across his body, which separates the mouth from the main metal body. And yeah, these things are kind of ugly because the mouths never match the main color of the body. Like this one's like portable, but you can kind of see like this is a much darker green compared to the main metal body. So, thankfully they did upgrade him to unibody in 2013. They came out, which is good because we didn't have this ugly eye plate anymore as well. Okay, isn't as bad, especially with Thailand now doing eye plates. So this is fine, but I mean at least like they didn't stick with the mount plate, so it wasn't ugly. That's all hell. And one thing to note about this version is he actually has his teeth painted because the Thailand version, for whatever reason, they didn't color in his teeth. Thankfully, his new China variant, well, his Thailand variant, they did paint in his mouth. It was a lot more like subtle. It's not as noticeable, but they did paint his mouth, thankfully. So, beginning that one. He does have his nice silver wheels, more like green stripe. The World Grand Prix emblem, which is massive, on our World Grand Prix. The exhaust pipes, which are nicely detailed in silver. These 3 dots, which aren't painted in, unfortunately, but I don't think they're supposed to be. We have more like yellow stripe going across the roofs on either sides. Windows are like gray. World Grand Prix on the spoiler, which is very loose. It's kind of better. Did the Italian version upgrade it? Yeah, they actually. Look at that, they actually colored it in silver instead of just leaving it off. Again, I don't know, maybe it's just they just faded over time because I just played them so much, but I don't know. I think it's a pretty crucial detail to the missing. So I'm glad the Tyler one added it. At least the Flames version. I don't know how the normal version is. We have more like green stripe on both sides. He also has a bumper plate there. So yeah, this guy's plastic all over the place. Bumper plate, eye plate, mount plate. Yikes. Like I said, I'm really glad they didn't carry these over. They fixed it pretty quickly. But yeah, he has his taillights powered by all in all World Grand Prix with the emblem and the British flag. The side is pretty much the same, and here is the base. See Pixar China, and the date time is pretty much wiped out, so I don't really know which one this is, but I'm assuming this is one of the original 2011 versions of Nigel, because again, I don't think the 2013 to 14 to 2018, basically until like time took over, I don't think they had them all as one flush piece. Thank God. I think New China is following the same pattern, you know, keeping them all one piece, which is what happened with the Flames version. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see where the mouth plate was, but again, it's not as noticeable. It's like, you can see it, but like, it's not as obnoxious. And of course, we have no eye plate, and this one has a cool expression looking off to the sides here. Honestly, take off the Flames, and I think you got yourself a very nice determined looking Nigel. Of course, this is Thailand, so you're gonna have to wash our colors. And yeah, the green stripes aren't as vibrant as on the China version. Decal quality is not horrible, actually. Oh, I forgot to mention, he does have these little signs here on either side. The ethanol E, which stands for ethanol. This triangle, I have no idea what it says. The Flames version from Thailand, I gotta specify that because not horrible, but you can see they're like super great, not as clear. Yeah, everything just the windows. Oh my god, oh yeah, I forgot to mention he had metal windows, which I mean honestly I think the windows should stay plastic for these, because when you do metal, sorry, I just moved the camera, but yeah, when you do metal windows like these, you just end up looking like TV static. I don't like that. This feels a little bit more realistic, I think. Yeah, the stripes here are a little bit more defined. World Grand Prix, a little bit more grainy on the Flames version. Bubble blade's gone too, thankfully. You can kind of see the input of where it would have been, but again, it's all one piece, which is good. Very, very good. So yeah, that about does it for Nigel Gearsley himself. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content here on the channel. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe Quick Tire signing out.